Hi everybody, Tommy here with the Hunting Factor. Today I want to show you what goes into my pack. So this video is not a pack dump. This video is a pack up. Yeah, let's get into it, and maybe this will give you some helpful hints and get you ready for the season, being organized. All right. So this is a time of year that you should be going through your stuff, your gear, and organizing it and packing it, getting it packed up, ready to go. At least that's my opinion. This is what I do. So I'm showing you all the gear that I have, that I use. I'm not going to get into the super specifics of each piece, but I will tell you some of the brand names that I use and what I bring and why I bring it and where I'm going to put it in my pack. Now the pack is a Huntworth hickory pack. It has a lot of pockets and straps. I featured it on my other video. If you haven't seen that, I'll leave a link in the description. That's my saddle gear video. So this is going to be basically everything I bring with me to the whitetail woods to hunt whitetails. It kind of varies because of the weather. Like I got my rain gear here. I don't always bring that with me unless I know it's going to rain. So first thing, well, we might as well mention the rain gear right away. I have a two-piece rain gear, pants, and a jacket. These are made by Cabela's. These are the Space Rain, they call them. I don't know if they still make these. I bought these about 5-6 years ago. But when I think it's going to rain, I will bring these. And I usually will put these at the very bottom of the pack. The reason why is because I'll have camera gear and stuff like that also, but that usually comes out first. But if it's raining on the walk in, I'll actually put these on and walk in with these if I need to. So we're just going to assume I'm going to pack these. So this could represent other articles of clothing I bring, because it does take up a little bit of room, as you can see. Not too much, but I would just put these at the very bottom in the largest compartment of the pack. All right, and also I'm going to mention I have a Doyle's gear hoist that is in the water pouch, side water pouch of the pack. It always stays right here in this side pouch. I don't put a water bottle there. I never take it out of this pack, so it's always there. I actually cut a hole through the pouch there just to make sure I can deploy the strap. But speaking of water bottles, I do bring a water bottle. I like, I don't know what size this is. I think this is a 24 ounce. I have it covered in camouflage duct tape and some stealth strip at the top. I don't like water bladders because I'm a little paranoid. I don't want it to leak onto my gear. That's the only reason why I don't use a water bladder. So I just bring a water bottle, and that goes obviously in the water bottle pouch on the other side of the pack right there. The next thing we'll talk about, I bring some paracord with me. Now, what's good about paracord is you could use it to tag a deer with, or if you have to tie off a limb that's in your way in one of your shooting lanes, it's good to have this because you can easily do that. But I put the paracord in the very bottom pouch. I also bring a kill kit. This is a Trophy Taker Aftermath field dressing kit. These are really nice to have. They've got field wipes in here. They've got a little bit of soap. They even got a heart and liver bag in here if you want to keep the heart and liver of your deer, which I do. They have wrist gloves in here, shoulder length gloves. So this is a must. This always goes in here at the very bottom. And I also bring extra rubber gloves and wipes in another Ziploc with about 10 zip ties here. These are 8-inch zip ties. That will also go in the very bottom. Now, I've got a couple of knives here. I've got the Gerber, little mini Gerber saw, hand saw. These are pretty nice for when you, if you want to trim a branch or something. But I like using it for cutting the pelvic bone on a deer. These are really nice for that. So that goes in the very bottom pocket. Now, this is my knife. This is a Cutco hunting knife. Cutco is known for making kitchen knives that are super sharp, stay sharp. This thing, I have not sharpened this, and it's still razor sharp. It's a little bit on the big side for some guys. It's a good knife. Like I said, it stays sharp. And I got the orange handled one in case I drop it so I don't lose it. This knife will also go on the very bottom. It's not the only knife I carry. I also carry like a Gerber knife in a pocket knife in my pocket too for other things. Alright, moving on. Let's see, we got an extra bow release here, a TrueFire. This is not the release I normally use. I use a different one by TrueFire. This is a backup release in case I lose mine, because I have lost my release before. So this is going to always stay in my pack all season long. This will go, the first front large compartment has an inside pocket. I will put that right in there, okay? Trail markers. I carry about, what do I got? How many do I got here? I have got 10 trail markers here. These are the style with the little clips. I'm not sure the brand of these, but they clip onto a branch and they got holes on the end. And I put a little piece of rubber wire there just to keep them together. Now these I will use a couple different ways. Like if I shoot a deer and I track it, last drop of blood, I'll mark it. Or if I actually find a deer, I'll mark where the deer is. Or like if I'm entering in off a riverbank, I'll probably use one of these to mark my entry, and then make maybe 2 or 3 to the specific tree I'm hunting. Sometimes I don't even do that. Sometimes I use Onyx and I mark my entry kind of close to where my tree is going to be, and then maybe the specific tree, and then I take these down, reuse them, bring them back with me. I don't leave them out there unless I'm going to go back in the morning or something and hunt. Usually I go in the evening, and if I think I'm going to come back there on my way out, I'll mark it, if that makes sense. But yeah, these are real handy to have. These will go on the pockets on the waist belt on each side. These will go on the right easy axis if I need it. Next is I bring a compass with me. I've actually found this compass out one time looking for where I lost my release. Funny, but I found this, and it's got like a little viewer in it. I'm not sure exactly how to use that, but and it's got like a little handle. It's a really good compass. You can tell just by looking at it. So that will go in the opposite waist belt pocket. And next to that, I have an extra milkweed pouch. I carry 2 milkweed pouches just in case I lose one. So this is my backup milkweed pouch. And you can get these milkweed pouches from the Hunting Public, on the Hunting Public's website. I'm not sure the cost of these. I know they're not too expensive, and they got a little clip on them, so you can clip them onto your pack. So I'll clip my other one onto my pack on my walk in, but this one is my backup. So this backup one goes right in here, and it comes with milkweed if you order it from them guys. So that goes right next to my compass. Those pretty much stay in here all season long. My lights, I have 2 lights here. This one is a real cheap one. I don't even know the brand name of it. It just takes 3 AAA batteries. I put some lithium batteries in here, and this will pretty much last all season long, but this is backup. This will go, there is on the second large compartment, there's a hanging mesh pouch, and I will put that in there. Okay, that stays in there pretty much all season long. And then the light I wear in is a rechargeable, it's a Coast brand. I really like this. It's pretty bright. It's got 2 different settings. I don't know the lumens on these, but it has the red and it has the green. So I'll wear this one in, and then I'll have the backup one here. But this one will go right on top of that one in the same pouch. Like I said, this could be weather specific, like with the raincoats and stuff. And if it's cold out, I always have some hand warmers. I've got 4 pair of hand warmers in here. Put them in a Ziploc bag, and the reason for that, not too many people know this, is you can actually pull these out here. You can actually reuse these about 3 or 4 times. What you do is after you open them out of the original packaging, you put them back inside a Ziploc bag like this, and then seal them up, and that kind of like shuts them off. And when you go to reuse them, you can open them back up and use them again, and they'll heat back up. Somebody had showed me that, and I thought, hey, these aren't just one use. I mean, you could, like I said, you can get about 4 uses out of it. Basically, use them in my pockets, keep my hands warm. Sometimes I'll put them on the inside of my vest or something to try to keep my core warm. So these will go very front pocket. That will go in there. Everything I put in each pocket, I always know that that's where that specific item goes. That's how I stay organized. That's my cold weather stuff. I'll show you some of the clothes and stuff I'll bring too when if the weather gets colder or whatnot. Next item, toilet paper. Always bring toilet paper. So that goes on the very top pocket. It's in between. It's a small little felt pocket. I put it there so it's easy access. Obviously, you never know. But that's in between the 2 large compartments. I also bring a lighter. Now the lighter I use for the paracord, basically, it burn the ends off. That way it doesn't fray if I tie something up and I need to cut it. And then, so that's what that's for. And it's for if I actually had to spend the night in the woods or something. If I got lost or whatnot, I could start a fire. The toilet paper is in a Ziploc bag. It keeps it dry in case it rains. Put the lighter inside it too so that stays dry too. I guess that's the survival stuff in me. My knee pad. This is a cruiser knee pad because I'm a saddle hunter. I like using a knee pad because, especially this knee pad, it's small, it's nice and thick, it packs up real easy. But this will go in the very front, the same front pocket I put the hand warmers in. That very front pocket there, that'll go there. And then I also carry a 3-step. A 3-step aider. This, I believe, is off of the Amsteel guys website. This right here will help me get up higher in the tree if I need to. I basically just kind of put the tubes together, wrap up the ends, and I put this right next to my Doyle's pull-up rope or strap, whatever. And that pretty much stays in there all season long. Always good to bring an aider if you don't want to carry too many sticks. That's the alternative. Some people don't like aiders, so I understand they're a little sketchy at times. But I just use that on the bottom stick if I need to get higher. All right, deer calls. I have 3 deer calls I bring. The only time I really use them is during rut. Like I've used this doe bleat. I've actually called a buck in and shot him with this call. I've got, I think this is a Primo's doe bleat. It's a small one. I'm not sure what the size is on this, but I had covered it in stealth strip, and I took a piece of paracord and wrapped that stealth strip around the paracord, and I got a loop of bungee, a hair tie actually, so that way if I want to store the paracord, I just wrap it up like this, put that bungee around, and it stores the cord. Now what's good about this is I can hang it on my gear strap. That is my doe bleat call. That goes in the very front pocket. Then I have a rattle bag. I'll use this like at the beginning of the season, like just for like maybe 5 minutes within that half-hour window of first light. That also goes in the front pouch. And I have a grunt call. And my grunt call is, I'm not specific on the model, but it is a Woodhaven one. It is the same, I believe this is the same one that the hunting public guys use. So what I like about this is it has the Snortweeze tube. It has a good long lanyard. I put another hair tie on the end of it so I can keep the lanyard coiled up and stored. And I put some stealth strip on this. And the reason why I like this call is because it has really good tone. Really quiet, soft grunts with it. I have called deer in with this also. So that goes with the rest of my calls in the front pouch of the bag. I have my camera gear here. Get into some of that real quick. The camera arm I use a ratchet strap for it. It is a Genesis 3D camera arm. It's a really compact arm. I'm using a small rig fluid head on here. I really like this head. It's also small. It doesn't go past, well, it goes a little bit past the length of this camera arm when it's folded up. This is why I like this camera arm, because it's so compact. It's the most compact camera arm I've found out there. It's great for saddle hunters. I put some stealth strip on this. It's real easy to set up. The mounting bracket just undoes like that, and then you just pull your camera arm out like that. This is the shorter version. So far I really like it. I have also a 4th arrow stiff arm, but this is way more compact, because all you do is you bring these together like that, and then you push your mounting bracket, kind of goes in between and kind of holds them together so they don't undo. I really like this camera arm. This is going to be my camera arm for a while. And I also have a Very Zoom controller there mounted on my fluid head. I like using a ratchet strap because it seems like it's really secure. This comes with a over the buckle strap, which is pretty good too, but I feel a little more comfortable with the ratchet strap. Well, this will go in the front large pocket here. As you can see, that fits right in there, just like that. Alright, before we get to the rest of my camera gear over here, let me show you a couple articles of clothing that I bring with me if I need to. You saw the rain suit, that's in here. Here I've got the Osseo, this is the lightweight hoodie. What's nice about this is it's small and it packs up real good. We'll put that in the large compartment here. And then I have a beanie hat. This is the mid-season beanie hat with the Sherpa in it. We'll put that on top. Now, if it's cold outside and I need a bulkier jacket, and if I didn't have the camera gear, I could just put that right in here in the large compartment. But since I have the camera gear, what I do, this is the Osseo mid-season with the Sherpa lining in it. This actually, to me, if you layer right, this could be good for late season also. I would take my coat and strap it to the side, just like that. Now the last thing I would pack is my camera gear. This is a GoPro Hero 7. I have 2 of these. I have one on this little backpack clip, which I will wear on the front of the pack on the strap as I'm walking in. Now when I get to my stand, I'll actually will put this inside my pack, just on the top here, until I need to climb up. But while I'm in the tree, this will clip onto my tether rope, and that'll be my point of view camera there. Okay, like I got those clothes in the bottom, so it kind of gives it a cushion, keep your camera gear dry and safe, I guess, from damage or whatnot. Another piece of gear I bring is this is a Movo camera cover. It's a little cover that I could put over my main camera here, keep it dry if it rains. So that goes on top of the GoPro. And my main camera right here is a Canon Vixia G70. I really like this camera. It comes with a little lens cover. Next thing, this is a battery bank. I'm not sure which brand this is or how many milliamps. I believe it's 9,000 milliamps. But what I did with this is I put a couple pieces of Kydex on here and some stealth strip around it. So the Kydex on this side is like a hook, so I can hang it on my gear strap, and then I can plug in my phone. I can plug in the GoPro and keep it charged, and it's kept everything I have in the woods with me all day long charged, except for my main camera. My main camera, I bring an extra battery. But this is great to have if you're filming. This front Kydex here, it holds my phone, and then I'll plug in my charger into there, charge my phone, and it'll sit right there. That goes on top, and then I have a little case here that carries my wireless mics, my cords, extra batteries for my big camera, extra batteries for the GoPro, and I put that next to my big camera, and I zip it all up just like that. That's everything packed up in my pack, ready to go, ready to hunt, and ready to film. So that is everything I carry in my pack, including camera gear. So deer season's right around the corner. Good idea to have things organized, ready to go, so you can get that big buck. Thanks for all your support. Hit that like button, and if you'd like to watch another video, it's right over here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, it's right over here.